Good morning, my darlings. So, how is everybody doing today? I hope you are wonderful. It's a beautiful day today in Ile-de-France in the Paris region. We've had a stretch of really beautiful days, as a matter of fact. So I wanted to go out. What time is it now? It's not so bad. I can still go out for an early walk and salvage the rest of the day. I do have a big to-do list of awful to-dos. So I procrastinate. I hope you are well, my lovies. I love all of you. Thank you to everyone who's following me and who subscribed, really. I mean, I know that to subscribe to someone's YouTube channel, I've been researching it. It does take a lot, most people don't subscribe. Most people, they listen and they leave, but they don't take the time to subscribe. So for someone to subscribe, even if it's for a temporary blip of time, which happens as well, um, it means something. It says something about what they think about your presentation, your way of being, your way of using the YouTube modality, and so I appreciate that very much. I just wanted to say that I really, really appreciate every single one of you, and especially if you stay for the long haul. And yeah, so what am I doing today? I think I'm gonna go out. I do need to. I wish I could do a whole other YouTube channel on just trying to get fit because I've fallen so unfit in terms of my physical appearance. Like I've just gained so much weight and I'm finding it like I've never had a weight problem in my entire life. I don't know how to even relate. I don't know, like never in my life. I mean, it was harder for me to gain than to lose. You know what I mean? Is that right? Yeah, I didn't gain weight. It's I don't gain weight. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't buy bigger clothes. Like for my life, my clothes that fit me at, in my 20s, fit me 30 years later. But the game has suddenly changed on me. Like what the? And I'm looking at myself and I'm like, what the? What is this? And also, I find that this is the first time in my life I have zero interest in really exercising. You know what I mean? I don't have energy. I mean, even when I go to the gym, I'm like, you must be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. So I sort of do this leisurely thing on the bikes, and then it's like I'm out of here. I'm just out of here. I'm not doing this, right? Or I leave the house to go to the gym and then I just go to the park or to a garden or something and I sit among the roses and so it's like that. So it's very hard. So I need to do a whole new YouTube channel for women of my age who are trying to get fit or something because my gosh, what a difference. What a difference. I mean, any woman who is over 40 who is still youthfully slim, God bless her, because it's hard. Something definitely changes in the body, whether you like it or not. You're not like necessarily eating more, but it's just so much more difficult to maintain. Like, I mean, Jesus. Like, I saw myself in the mirror yesterday from the side, and I was just like, oh my God. Anyway, too much information. Too much. So, what am I talking about? So, Chelsy Davy. So, who is this girl? So, this girl apparently is, or woman, I should say, is Prince Harry's one of his ex-girlfriends, and she has been factoring quite heavily in the lawsuit that he has filed against the Mirror Group in UK, because apparently he said that one of the things they did was they hacked into his phones and got all the details about his relationship with her. I would not be surprised if that ended up breaking them up for other reasons. For example, maybe he started to distrust her, or she felt somewhat like he thought maybe she was the leak. She was the one telling the press all the intimate things. So there wasn't fully trust. Trust was violated between them because of that. So, it seems that Harry still, he cares for her. He doesn't, this is not a situation where you have exes who hate each other. It seems more like a situation of what did Gwyneth call it? It's like oh my gosh, Gwyneth said that a conscious uncoupling? No, something uncoupling. So it was one of those um, situations, very sort of, loving. And in his book, he calls her Charles, So there's still a little, there's still respect, there's still a little bit of whatever there is. Do I think Megan gets jealous about that? I don't know. I mean, I'm a very jealous woman. I'm like nuts. I mean, I can't. But there are many women who are just, they just know who they are. They know that the man is not going anywhere. They know that, Megan has had a husband. I mean, does Harry get jealous about Megan's ex? Probably. Harry probably becomes unhinged when anybody talks about Trevor. But I think Harry is more likely to be jealous than Meghan, actually. Because Harry's like this, you can see that he has a temper. You can see it, right? Meghan is more calm, and I don't think she gets jealous. I mean, I know I probably would, but that would just be a reflection of my own personal insecurities and stuff. Like, I'm just like insanely jealous. I can't even like lie about it. I become fucking just like, you must be crazy. Did you just look at that woman as I'm walking next to you in the streets? Did you just, and I become completely nuts. So, which is why, as you can tell, I'm just happily single because I can't deal with that, because men are going to be men. They're going to look, they're going to have ex-girlfriends and ex-wives and this, that, and the next. And you want me to be rational? It's not happening. But I think that Megan is a much, much more confident woman and secure in who she is and what she brings to the experience and to the relationship and to the marriage and the role she plays in Harry's life. Chelsy could not have given Harry, Chelsy could have given Harry a certain kind of a life as a wife, okay? It would have been status quo, right? And he would have become the new Andrew and Fergie as the years went on. And it just isn't who Harry was meant to be. Harry is a leader. He was not meant to be lost in the shuffle of the cards, on the deck. I mean, in the deck, he was meant to lead. He was meant to be at the forefront. And as nice as Chelsy is, and she is nice and she's beautiful, and he clearly still has affection for her, she is not, in my opinion, and was not the right wife for Harry. Harry needed someone to bring out in him the leader that he is, the courage, the confidence, and the platform to do it. To break out from William's shadow in the way he has. And in some ways, some have argued that he has eclipsed William. I'm not going to say he has eclipsed William because, first of all, I don't think William will like it. Not that I have any allegiance to William, but I would like for them to find a way to be brothers again. And I don't think helping that narrative will, because William is a bit insecure as well. He's constantly competing with Harry because he knows his brother is very dynamic. But anyway, so Megan allows Harry that. I mean, Chelsy can't do that because she's not in the right body, and you know what I mean? It's just different. We're all souls. So Megan's soul being in the body it's in is what has created this novelty about her that has just pushed her more and more up into the stratosphere, and Harry with her. So they're central, on the world stage, and everybody talks and talks and talks about them every day. And they're not going to stop for several years. And And they get to use that as a platform for their own causes, from Well Child to Sente Ballet to Africa Parks to archetypes to hopefully Megan's work, as with archetypes production company. I want to see her go back to doing some work with suits and other projects and documentaries. All of those things are so much more interesting because of the brand Harry and Meghan. Harry and Chelsea would have been really very sort of um, milk toast. What does that mean? Trump calls one of his ex-aides milk toast. I don't know what it actually means. I know what I think it means. I think it means like bland and boring. I'm not saying Chelsea's bland and boring. I'm just saying that Chelsea and Harry together compared to Chelsea and Meghan would have been a little bit bland and boring. You know what I mean? No offense to Chelsea. She's very beautiful. And yeah, she looks very edgy, I mean, it's not my style of dressing necessarily, but she looks like a very edgy girl. I don't even see Meghan dressing like this. It's totally different, you know. And there's room for different people in our lives, isn't there, right? I mean, it's all life. Let's all live. Let's be happy. Let's just whatever. But anyway, look, I want to go out. I want to go out. And who is David Sherborne? I need to do some research on this guy. He's Harry's lawyer in this case. And I just wanted to research him. Anyway, see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.